Okay, Tiger, I'll see you soon. Oh, what's up, guys? Welcome to the live chat with Logan Henderson. Hopefully you guys are on here sending some questions. Let's take a look right here. This is from Batman. Literally, Batman. Batman tweeted this, so this is going to be fun. Have you started to record any songs yet for your third album? Which is a great question, because actually yesterday I was in the studio with Kindle. So we were recording, and it was a really interesting song. I think you guys are really going to like some of these new ones we're coming up with, because they're much different from the last two albums you guys have heard. So yes, have started recording. Do you notice girls' smiles first? Yes, smile is definitely a big one for me. Whenever I meet a girl, that's probably the first thing I look at, smile and a girl who loves laughing, because I laugh all the time. So. And this one says, everyone, we're all in this together. Stay strong. That's not even a question, but I'm with you. We should stay strong for this Cambio. Again, thank you, Cambio, for having me. But yeah, let's stay strong and keep it going. My Korea G? Having trouble with that name, but anyways, this question is, what is the coolest gift a fan has ever given you? Probably be a guitar that I got, and it was signed from the 3 original members of The Clash. And I'm a big fan of The Clash and old school rock and roll, so yeah, it was pretty cool. I was like, they did. They really it was pretty neat seeing Mick Jones, autograph on there. I was like, wow, this is intense. But yeah, that was the coolest gift. And again, thank you for the gift if you're out there watching. If you were getting married, which of the BTR boys would be your best man? Man, that's a bad question. You can't do this. It may have to be like a joint best man, like a best men's. Because I would be in a lot of trouble if I tried to pick one out. So I think all 3 of them, they all, I think, do hopefully a good job. I don't know. I don't know. I'll wait on the marriage thing. We'll wait a little bit for that. If you could create another city, what would it be called? That's a good question. What would it be? Loganopolis. Loganopolis. It's all right. Yeah, she's like, pity clap. All right. Look, I'll brainstorm and work on it. Maybe we'll come back to that one, but that's what I have so far. What do you think about Latin girls? Will you marry one? There's a lot of things about marriage right here. This one is from Angeles Avila. Latin girls are awesome. We actually just got done with our South American run, and we spent like a month overseas. So we went through Brazil and Chile and Argentina and Mexico and all sorts of cool places. So Latin girls, yes, awesome. For my 19th birthday, what did I do? I think 19 I went bungee jumping in Texas somewhere. Just please don't tell me you're late. Be on time. That's awesome. That's really amazing, because I will have to say it, I'm late most places I go. I'm not happy about it. I think I was just kind of born into that whole being late. But yes, I think I was somewhat on time, kind of, right? Yeah. Do you like mangoes? Yep. I do very much like mangoes. Mangoes are very delicious. That's all you had, so I'm going to go to the next one here. I'm getting a few that are like, I know Logan's going to be late. Really? You guys? What was your most epic moment in the Big Time Summer Tour? I don't know. I feel like each city had like its own like epic moment. They all kind of had something awesome about it. But the most epic moment was honestly meeting you guys, which was really cool. So we get to travel all around the world and play shows and party with you guys. So that was probably the most epic moment. Hi, Logan. What's the worst thing you've done in your life? Wow. That's pretty, yeah, very intense. I don't know. I got into a good amount of trouble when I was younger. Always with the principal's office whenever I was like elementary, middle school, just because I like to talk a lot. I don't think I've ever done anything really terrible, but yeah, when I was a kid, I was a rascal. I was definitely all about mischief. If you were stranded on a desert, which 3 things or people would you take? Gotta have music. So I'd have to do the iPod thing. Maybe bring some mangoes, because that's obviously a fruit that I really love. Maybe bring a boat to maybe leave the desert after that, so it wouldn't be so stranded. But yeah, those 3 things. Or did you like most of Latin America? I liked all of Latin America, actually. It was really cool. We actually went hang gliding whenever we were in Rio. So that was like a really cool moment for me. I've never been hang gliding. And we got to do it in one of the most beautiful cities. So yes, Latin America was awesome. Skittles or M&Ms? What do you think I'm going to say? Skittles. No, Skittles. Skittles are good. Skittles are good. What's the thing you have to buy the most before going on tour? Let's see, what's the thing? We always make sure we're stocked with really good food, because you never know where you're going and if they're going to have good food. So we always make sure we're stocked on good food. And, of course, toys, video games, Nerf guns. We become like 12 years old whenever tour starts, so we get all of those good stuff. And then good movies. You go to the Best Buy and get like the cheap bins that are like buy two and get a third one free. Yeah, exactly. And so you find all the old classics, and so movies and video games, all that stuff. Can you be 20% cooler in 10 seconds flat? I don't know, maybe. Let's try it. Let's try it. Do it right now. I don't know if that was cool or just crazy, but I did it. I was something in 10 seconds flat. I don't know what that was. 25%. That was pretty 25% right there. Did you like that? She's like, oh my gosh, is that all right? Can you hear? Sorry. Your laugh is adorable. Marry me. Okay, well, when are we getting married? We'll get back to it. We'll get back to it. I still think you should maybe wait a little bit longer. Okay, we're taking this a little fast, but this is awesome. Lover, what's the funniest prank you've done to the boys lately? Oh man. You know what, actually the other day, this is like our removed member of Big Time Rush, but I was with Dustin, and he was actually coming into my house because we were about to go out and get some food, and I just scared him. I was a terrible person, I do this a lot, but I just scared him, and he like does this thing when he gets scared. He doesn't like scream, he just goes, ooh! Like it's like the weirdest thing, like he literally won't be like, oh, he won't jump, he'll just be like, ooh! And he literally, I was like, ah! And he was like, ooh! Just like literally like looked at me. He's gonna hate me for telling that, but yes, not really a prank, just a mean trick to pull on your friend, but I did it. What was the best thing you tasted while in Latin America? There's these things that's like cheesy bread, and they have it in Brazil. What is it called? Pão de queijo. What is your favorite color? I don't know. I tend to wear a lot of black, but red's a good color. I'm a fan of all sorts of colors, you know? Anything different. She says, what was it like backstage after having to pause the concert in West Palm Beach, this tour? Because it started like really storming, like coming down really, really hard, and there was lightning. And so like as we were singing, like you'd hear like the cracks of lightning. So you'd be like, yeah, yeah, we're singing the songs, we're like, and you wanna do this? And it's like, oh, okay. So you'd do one of those, but we actually went backstage and we were like, we need everybody to like, you know, stay calm and make sure all the connections are all right, because it was raining. So yeah, we were telling spooky stories backstage whenever that happened. But it cleared up when we finished the show, and it was awesome. But yeah, that's what we did, kind of just hung out and prayed that the rain would pass. If you had one day left on this earth, who would you spend it with and where? Whoa, that's intense. That's pretty intense. What's the movie with, isn't it with Steve Carell and Keira Knightley? It's like, isn't that Planning for the End of the World? Maybe I'd spend it with Keira Knightley. Just saying, I don't think Steve Carell had it too far off there. That was it's a good choice, Stevie. Stevie. Who makes you laugh more? I don't know. I think they're just three silly people that I work with, and so I think I laugh at all three of them pretty equally. They're all pretty funny. James sometimes will just go on rants that are like the funniest thing, and you're like, I can't believe he's still going with this, and he'll just keep on going. So, is there anything about girls you don't understand? There are quite a few things that still puzzle me to this day, and I feel like will always puzzle me about girls. So I don't, yeah, there's always going to be that something. What an interesting question. At Carla Rusher, it says, is it true that album 3 will have a song in Spanish? And I'm not so sure that the third album will have a song in Spanish, but we are planning on putting out some songs in Spanish and maybe even doing an acoustic album. So that's something that we've been wanting to do for a long time, so whether it'll happen or not, I'm not exactly sure, but we are working on it, so that would be pretty cool. That would be very cool. I need to work and brush up on my Spanish for sure, though. Yeah. See. Boxers briefs are nothing. You caught me on a good day. I usually do the boxer briefs. I'm sorry, some of these questions, you guys... this one says, at BTR-MA, should you do your favorite dance move for us?
Woo! Let's do it.
Sorry, just gotta get up. No, I'm gonna do the favorite dance move. One, because it was placed in one of the songs that I wrote for BTR Album 2. And where am I right here? BTR Album 2, but it's called the Smurf, or that's kind of like what we've named it. But you basically, it's a brain trick, but you do one of these. Oh, I think there's something behind you. It's a monster. Logan, look. I looked back, expecting to see something back there. There was nothing there. You got me. You got me live. So congratulations. Hats off to you. But seriously, that was If you could hang out with any person, dead or alive, for a day, who would it be and what would you do? You know what? I think Tom Hanks would be a cool person to hang out with. I was just actually mentioning his name earlier because he wrote his name right on the Cambio wall, but Tom Hanks would be a pretty cool person to hang out with, and he's such a talented. Thank you guys so much for having me, Cambio, and then of course you guys hitting in your questions. That was a lot of fun, and then I guess I will see you guys and talk to you guys soon. Awesome. Thank you.